Let the sparks fly.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Oaiz here, bringing you back another rainy ass commentary. It's almost over 120 and some random amount of deaths. I never even keep tracks of this, but this is, I think it's tied for the world's highest kills with non-lethals. I'm actually running the Vector, UAV, counter UAV, and VSAT. I haven't really tried the EMP system yet. I heard it was pretty good because instead of like counter UAV just stopping them from seeing the radar, the EMP system stops them from getting all the UAVs. Like, cause I don't run Ghost, so I might actually like hop on the whole EMP thing because it'll probably work. I think it lasts 30 seconds maybe, which is a lot longer in the counter UAV. Plus, you can't shoot it down, so it's probably a lot better. So I'm gonna try to run that for you guys. In the class, I'm pretty sure I'm running is a Vector, Silencer, Fast Mag, Hardline, Ghost, Scavenger, and Toughness. Not Ghost. I usually just say a bunch of perks and hope they're right. I usually don't know them. And I'm playing on Raid. Sorry to the Raid gameplay, but this is just the easiest map to get the non-lethal 100+, and hopefully I can pull off maybe like 130, 140 non-lethal kill game. I really don't think it's possible to get a 150 kill game. I was talking to a few AMP members on Skype, and they're just like, there's no way. I've gotten maybe like 2 or 3 70 kill rounds, and after that they usually camp. So if you get an incredible randy ass lobby of like on Nuketown, probably you could get it, but I don't really count Nuketown gameplay, so I don't really know if I can even do that. So sorry about that. But what I want to talk about is one of my stories. I said this story probably, I think, 2 months ago or something, but I probably got like 70 views on this video. But the story I want to talk about is me getting hit by a car twice, not once, twice. It's kind of sad, but the second car accident really wasn't that bad. So my first accident, I'd say I'd be in probably like maybe 5th or 4th grade or something. And when you're that age, you're kind of stupid, so you're pretty much reckless and everything. I remember back when I skateboarded when I was in 5th grade, I just fucking jump off shit just for no reason, just eat it. I was pretty stupid. But me and my friends and my brother are riding their bikes down some super busy ass street, and the ironic part is it's right across from my haircut place. So whenever I go to my haircut place, I always see the intersection where I get. I'm like, God damn it, I hate that place. So me and my friends were all riding down to my house. So I'm just reckless. All my friends and my brother makes it down there with a bike, and then I'm the one kid that doesn't know what red light, yellow light, or whatever means. So I take down this intersection, going who knows, probably like half a mile an hour on my bike, and all of a sudden some soccer man just comes in, bing, just schminks me. I go flying off into the side of the road, and then my bike, it's really hard to remember this story, but I don't really remember what happened to my bike. I remember it just kept spinning around and hitting me in the rib cage, and then after I got hit by a car, I stood up. Yeah, I'm that badass. I got hit by a car and stood up. So after I stood up, all the parents could rush out of their car. Anyone bomb rushed out of their car, probably close the street down. I don't really know. I really wish I had like a super good memory, because I can't remember what happened to the cars or anything. I'm pretty sure I shut the road down. It's not really something you could say is shutting. I shut down a road when I was in 5th grade, and I stood up after a car accident. I'm kind of a badass, you know, pretty cool. But yeah, they come out, they tell me to sit down. So the cops come, like, or the ambulance come probably like 35 minutes later, because, you know, ambulance and my like ghetto ass town, they just don't give a flying fuck about anything. So they put me on a backboard. I get sent in the ambulance. I honestly have no idea what happened. I'm pretty sure I got a shot of morphine. I was sitting there just like, hey, dude, this is crunchy. And sorry, but I probably just breathed on my mic. So I was sitting there just like, man, this is crunchy, man. Everything's so good. So I was probably just sitting there, just tweaked out of my mind. Like 11 years old, I just got hit by a car, stood back up on morphine like a G. So they took me to, I can't remember what hospital. So I was on a backboard for like 3.5 hours. I think I got more trauma to the backboard than I did the actual car accident. I was in that thing for like three or 4 hours, and my back hurt so bad. I couldn't, like, it was so stiff like for the next 2 days. It's probably the most freaking dangerous part about the entire thing. And then after that, when I was a kid, I was scared shitless of shots. I was crying my brains out, just like, no, you're not giving me a shot. So I'm pretty sure they had to put me asleep. They gave me a little bit of like something to drink. It was another morphine or something, and then they stuck me in with an IV, and then I probably another morphine thing was in there. I got took in a wheelchair because apparently I was injured and I couldn't stand up, but I could easily stand up. So then after that happens, I pretty much, after, I can't even remember, I think I wake up, they take the IV out, and like every time you get an IV taken out of your arm, it like shoots blood everywhere. And the most like ridiculous part is one of my parents was like 3 hours away, the other one was like 2 hours away, so I was pretty much screwed. My brother couldn't come along with the ambulance ride because I don't even know, just because they're freaking assholes. So that was my first car accident. That was probably the only serious one I was in. And then it turns out nothing was wrong with me. It hit me in the chest, hit me in like the kidney like 1 or 2 times. That's the thing, the whole thing they were nervous out, but it really didn't do anything to me. So that was 100% pointless. Pretty cool thing to say. Just kidding. It's not really cool to be hit by a car. And then my second one, the not so serious one. So me and my friends, we used to have this hangout spot right in the street of my house. We'd skate there like every day for like 7 hours, just have a bunch of ramps. So no, I live right next to an incredibly ghetto neighborhood. So one time, all my friends were on the sidewalk and I was in the street because I was just reckless back then. So I was in the street, and then all of a sudden like a car comes. They don't slow down. They're like, "Reed, move!" So instead of moving away from the car, I move like into the car. So this car with like three Waka Flockas in there, they're all freestyling or something ridiculous like that. So they hit me, my like knee collapsed. It really didn't do anything, but it hits me in the knee going like 5 miles an hour. The most pathetic car accident ever. They get out of the car like, "Man, you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, you ain't gonna." If I would have said I was not okay, they would have just driven off, because they didn't have insurance, they didn't have anything. I'm pretty sure they're all just stoned in their minds, fucking smoking a beezy, like listening to like some random ass Biggie Smalls or something, whatever it was back in the day. So it was 100% pointless. I went like shock though. It was kind of weird because when you get hit by a car, you get kind of sketched out. And then after that, I went to skate church and I was like, "Dude, aren't you the dude that got hit by a car?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm that dude that got hit by a car twice and stood up." So that's pretty much it for the story. Not really the most exciting story, but I'm sorry if you guys heard this in my last like 2-month-old commentary. If you've seen this, you're pretty much a legend, because that means you've been subscribed to me for like 2 months. I think it was like my 3rd video or something. And by the way, guys, my voice might sound a little bit different. I'm actually recording this off my PX21 headset. It's like the PS3 Turtle Beaches, so I don't really know how this is going to turn out. My phone's some random direction, so just recording off my headset, guys. If you enjoyed this incredible non-lethal gameplay, I didn't talk about it very much, but just leave a like or comment. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. I'm Oaiz. I fixed the link in my description, so sorry about that. I know I saw a few comments of it saying your link was wrong, so change that. Make sure to go subscribe to Beat by Dre. He's always in the description, always makes all these incredibly sick thumbnails. He's at 100 subscribers, so thanks to that. Grats on a fun dad for 4K. So guys, that's pretty much it. Peace out. Wow, 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 wow.